Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2026. Hey, we're here. Here it is. Here we go. It's going to be a great year. It really, really is. And I hope that some of the messages we've been sending these past few days in preparation for 2026 have been helpful in getting you geared up and ready to rumble. We talked a little bit about intentional listening, what it takes on communication, hearing what other people are saying, listening even to your own inner voice, learning to listen and hear what's being said. Because as you do that and that clear communication comes through to you, you're able to more clearly decide what needs to be done, and you're able to talk it out a little bit easier, a little bit better. Jumping to conclusions doesn't serve anyone. We talked about bringing the joy, being a joyful person. Cheryl, in one of our posts, called it a joy generator. And what a wonderful, wonderful term that is, joy generator. I love that. Because when you are bringing joy to other people, you're serving them. You're the servant mindedness. And you bring that joy and that happiness to them, and it comes back to you tenfold. The farmer plants one kernel of corn, he gets a corn stalk that has 2 ears of corn and hundreds of kernels on that. The return on your investment of bringing joy will make your journey to being successful in 2026 so much easier, so much better. And we also talked about not looking at it as much as what do I have to do to be successful, as much as it is what little things do I have to change to be successful? What do I have to make? What little tweaks do I have to make in order to reach that final goal where I can step over that threshold and step into being the best version of me that I want to be, that new person in 2026 that gets done what we've been putting off for who knows how long. In order to get there, you have to have the guts to fail. Now, here's a fact. This is just a positive fact. Your trip to the successful completion of what it is that you have outlined for 2026 is not going to be linear. It is not going to go straight there with no failures, no hiccups, no issues. I promise you it's not. When you have a failure, it's a gift. It's a little sign that says this is not the path to get to where you want to go. It's a signal to change directions. But when you fail and you know that there's going to be those, don't get discouraged. Embrace it, enjoy the suck, and keep going. Get back up and do more. Tony Robbins, an online mentor for me, he doesn't know it. All I do is buy his material. But he's an online mentor for me, calls having the plan for this a map, a massive action plan. And that's exactly what this is. It is a massive action plan, and you are prepared for all kinds of contingencies because you sat down and you thought it through. You planned it out. You decided what you wanted to accomplish, how long it was going to take you. Then you worked backwards and broke it into small chunks over the weeks or days, whatever it is that it's going to take to get there. Then you could take those days and break them into tasks that are done at 9 a.m., 11:30, 2 o'clock, whatever it is. And now you have that massive action plan. It becomes very simple. It's a cookbook recipe to get you from A to B. And this recipe works no matter what it is that you do. It works for earning money. It works for building a new home. It works for starting a new business. It works for anything. But you have to believe in it, and you have to do it. The last thing I would tell you about any of this is it will not work if you're not all in. If you are not committed 100% to doing this, you're going to struggle. Be all in. Be white hot, obsessed, committed to doing this type of work. If you are like a person who's been underwater for 2.5 minutes, you're 35 feet down, you are committed to getting to the surface to get air. It's that kind of commitment that it's going to take to work these plans that we're talking about. That's our purpose on the Next Level Now. We're trying to help you find an easier path to what it is that you want. What do you want to achieve? So keep looking to us. Look for us here on Facebook. Look for Tamika Thomas on Facebook. We're going to put together our own Facebook page for the Next Level Now. And we also have our YouTube page, the Next Level Now, where you can see a lot of these videos. That's where they're going to live for a while. So all of this material is here. We're going to be bringing you special events through 2026, webinars. We're hoping to have some live Q&As. We're hoping to have events in some open spaces. We have an event venue picked out for Butler. We think we're going to try to do one there coming very soon, where you're going to get an opportunity to come in and actually catch some of this firsthand right from us, straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. So at any rate, so glad you're here. Welcome 2026. We'll talk to you again soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.